All right, guys, we're back. Now, this particular video, I was asked a while ago to cover it, but I've been busy doing so many other things that I just didn't get around to it until now. Of course, y'all know who we're here to discuss, Captain Planet. Apparently, he made a video where he's defending Dark Side Field. And if you judge the video by his comment section, most of the people in his comments hated the video. A lot of them trashed him. I read a lot of the comments. They were pretty gruesome. As you guys know, I kind of been on a warpath, basically making old Snorlax pay the price for going on Twitter and lying about me, getting the bothering involved, and then him lying on me. See, I don't mind being called names. I don't mind people making videos about me. My problem begins when you start telling lies on me. And that's what escalated this thing. I'm still waiting on him to apologize for lying on me. And the reason that you know he's lying is because he erased everything on Twitter and he took down the stream that he did about me. If you were telling the truth, you would have left all that stuff up. So, if you're going to take all that stuff down and basically admit that you lied on me, you should be man enough to come out and admit that you lied on me. I mean, we all know that their whole community is nothing but liars. Everybody in the commentary community are liars, they're snakes, they're scumbags. So it's not unexpected that they would tell a lie on somebody and not retract it. But Tipster is a combination of all the things that he talks about on his channel. Every liar, every scumbag, every scam artist, every manipulator that he talks about on his channel, he has all of those qualities rolled into one human being. Or one planet, depending on how you look at it. That's the reason why people think he's a hypocrite. Because look how many times I personally have busted him doing something that he claims to be against. You know, he was against the hot tub girls. And what did I catch him doing? Well, y'all remember. Hang on a second here, guys. My computer's deciding to be a dick. Hang on. There it is. I was going to say, what is this thing doing? Hang on. It's always something. I hate when the weather gets bad because I always get these interruptions in my system. Give me just a second, y'all. I see some fluctuations here I need to fix. It's always something. Come on. Oh, okay. I see what it is. I went through and deleted a bunch of stuff, and I think I deleted a program that my computer needs, and I'm checking to see if I did or not. Because, you know, sometimes when you do like a mass delete, you can sometimes delete important stuff if you're not paying attention. And I had like a notification pop up on my computer saying that there was a missing program. I'm just making sure I didn't accidentally delete it. I hope I didn't. That would suck. I could just reinstall it if I did. I don't see it. I don't know what this thing's talking about. Whatever. I guess I'll have to find it later. Anybody got time for all that right now? Yeah, I heard about that. He took down the community post and the video that he put up. I guess his own record, whoever that is. Yeah, he had a community post up about it, and he got destroyed. So he took down the community post. Is it the community post that I showed y'all the other day? Is it that one? The one where he fessed up to taking down the video? I told y'all it happens to him all the time. He'll put out a video about something he don't know anything about, and then he'll make a retraction and take it down. That's what he does, because he wants to be the first one to get out there and get a story. I told you guys, that's why he can't be trusted. Yeah, he can't be trusted, because he's in it 100% for the clout. Why else do you think he gets so many stories wrong? Yeah, that's why he gets so many stories wrong. Because he jumps out in that water. He don't know what he talking about. He don't know what he doing. He don't know anything about it. And he just jumps out there. Yeah, that happens to him all the time. I'm not surprised that he took the post down. Because he's a coward. The same way he took down the stuff he said about me. He took down that post because he don't want to own up to the fact that he's a liar and a coward. And people can get mad, but I don't say these things about him because I'm being mean. I say these things about him because I've proven it. I've actually shown evidence that this guy is a liar and a coward. So I'm saying it because it's factual, not because I'm trying to talk shit about him. I don't need to talk shit about him. He's done that to himself. This is the community post you're talking about that he removed. Because he got the story completely wrong. That's why he removed it. He got it wrong. And he got it wrong because he jumped out there too early without finding out anything about it. How many times have we seen him do that? Where he does a video about something and then he has to retract it and take down the video. Just like he did with John Swan. Same thing. He made a video, community post. Actually made 2 videos defending John Swan. And then when it came out that John Swan was a liar, he had to put up a post saying, I had to take down my John Swan videos because I just found out that John Swan is a liar. Dude, everybody knew he was a liar. And everybody tried to tell you he was a liar. But because he was your friend, you didn't want to hear it. But maybe you want to hear this.
Boy, it's your boy Tipster. Thank you for subbing.
Yeah, see, this is the thing that he's hypocritical about. He did like 2 or 3 videos trashing Twitch girls and their hot tub streams. And then here we go.
Boy, it's your boy Tipster. Thank you for subbing.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. While he busy trashing these women, he's simping on them too. Yeah, that's the kind of shit I be talking about, man. He's sitting up bad-mouthing these women. You know, it's inappropriate content, he said. They shouldn't be doing that. And then there he is, jumping in that water. That's why I tell y'all, man, you can't listen to nothing these clowns say on here. Ah, here we go. This is what I was looking for. For all those people who claim that it was a fake tipster, here you go. Because I had a lot of people come and say, that wasn't Tipster. You're lying on him. I'm still lying on him. I'm still lying on him. That's him. In the comment section of the same video, admitting that he did it. Of course, his reason is bullshit. But there's your evidence right there for all those people who accuse me of lying on him. See, there's nothing you can do against evidence. Okay? You can call me a liar. You can call me angry. You can call me a hater, a clout chaser. You call me whatever you want. But evidence always wins. And this is evidence. This is him admitting that he sent this girl a Twitch Prime sub. It don't matter what his reason is. he did it. And he did it after trashing these women for doing hot tub streams. You cannot make videos saying that what these women are doing is bad and then turn around and give them a sub. That's what we're talking about here. We don't care about his reason for doing it. We care about the fact that he's a hypocrite and he called out other people for doing it. And then he turned around and did it himself. That's the nature of hypocrisy. Hypocrisy is when you call somebody else out for something that you yourself is doing. Tipster was calling other people out about the Twitch girl hot tub thing while he was busy doing it himself. That is the very definition of a hypocrite. So all you people that accuse me of lying on him, here you go. Soak it up. Soak it in. Yeah. He not only did he do it, but he snitched on himself. Yeah, he's against flagging people, but they tried to flag down my live stream where I roasted him. But he's against deplatforming. See, this guy he's the polar opposite of everything he says he is. You know, he really is. This dude has no honor. When he say he gonna keep his word, that don't mean nothing because he has no honor. Slap the like button for me, people. Anyways, enough of the preliminaries. Let's get into this video that he made about DSP.
As I mentioned earlier in this stream, I said that Twitch was forcing me to defend people I didn't want to defend. They forced me to defend Amaranth for her hot tub streams.
No, you defended her because you're secretly in love with Amaranth and you're secretly in love with hot tub streams. And we just now showed the proof of that. That's why you defended her, because you knew it was going to come out. You knew it was going to come out that you did this.
Boy, it's your boy Tipster. Thank you for subbing.
Let's just keep that on the screen today. You knew that was going to come out, and that's the reason why you defended Amaranth. You didn't defend her because of any other reason. You knew that people were going to find out the truth, that you were online simping for pussy, and you wanted to try to get in front of it. And that's all it is to it. I don't even know why he's trying to call it anything else.
Boy, it's your boy Tipster. Thank you for subbing.
Don't worry, y'all gonna get to hear that a lot. Cause like I told y'all, I'm not even pretending about what I'm up to. Until he comes out and admits that he lied on me on Twitter. Until he comes out and admits that he is a liar, a manipulator, a clout chaser, all that stuff that he accuses other people of, I'm gonna stay on it. I'm gonna keep on riding him until he comes out and he's man enough to fess up to all the stuff he's been doing. Because he's been doing a lot of stuff, and I think it's about time that old Captain Planet come out and be a man and fess up to his behavior. He wants everybody else to fess up. He wants Susie Lou to fess up. He wants John Swan to fess up. He wants everybody to come clean with their behavior, but he ain't willing to come clean with his. That's why people like me are showing it to you. That's why I'm showing y'all how he's simping for girls on Twitch while he's busy accusing other people of doing it. That's why I'm showing y'all, because he ain't man enough to come out and fess up to it. I fessed up to all the shit I did. I continue to fess up to stuff that I do, because I'm a man. I ain't scared of what I do. So we're going to force him to do the same. We're going to make him come out and one day tell the truth about his behavior.
As insane as that sounds, I actually had to do it. And next, they're forcing me to defend DSP. I already know.
Okay, let's kill this premise right here, right now. Twitch ain't forcing you to defend nobody. Just like the people in your comment section told you. You are a clout chaser. You are one of those lawyers whose commercial comes on at 3 o'clock in the morning trying to get those injury clients. You're one of those people. You just chase whatever you think will get you some views. And this DSP story, you thought it would bring you some views. You didn't do this because you actually care about DSP. You didn't do this because you care about what happened to him. You did this because you thought you could get some clicks. Why can't you just be a man and say that? I'm talking about you for two reasons: to make you fess up and to get clicks. I ain't scared to say it out loud. Everybody on YouTube doing it for clicks. I mean, why are you different than anybody else? Why can't you be honest about your motives? Because everybody know what you're doing. And even though we all know what you're doing, you still ain't man enough to come out and say what you're doing.
The DSP detractors are going to be pissed about this. They got pissed about my last video. You guys haven't watched...
Don't worry, guys, because we're going to read some of the comments from that video soon. We're going to have a blast with this shit.
That video, check it out. But there were so many DSP detractors.
Matter of fact, let me go on and get that tuned up real quick. That way I can, I don't have to look for it. What they call it, tuning up the band. I love how he keeps removing shit though, man. That video where he was walking around his man cave, that cave, nobody found it, man. And you guys remember I showed it to y'all a long time ago. But now for some reason, since I brought that video up, since I mentioned it, it doesn't show up on his channel anymore. I wonder why. Because anytime you mention something on his channel, it disappears. Because he a coward. Here go one. This guy said, you never explained how Twitch forced you to defend him. This guy said it's impossible to feel bad for Phil. And then these other people are trying to explain to him that there's a difference between racism and hate speech. When someone says hate speech, they're not necessarily talking about racism. Hate speech is a big umbrella that has a lot of different categories under it. And that's what they were trying to explain to him, that DSP was accused of hate speech on Twitch. And it had nothing to do with the N-word, as everybody keeps saying. This dude just wrote in capital letters, fuck off, bitch. Damn, he just said, screw it. This guy just said, Tipster, shut up. This guy said, clout chasing again. This guy is explaining to him that DSP is a scammer, and he don't understand why Tipster's defending a scammer. Now I'm gonna tell y'all the reason why he defended him. It's just like with Keemstar. He's defending scumbags because he wants to be able to say this. Well, it doesn't matter what kind of person he is. He has the right to be defended just like everybody else. Because that's the image that he wants to put out. Tipster wants to pretend that he's a good person. So that's why you keep on catching him defending scumbags like Keemstar and Darkside Phil. Because he wants to make it seem like he's a good person. You're not a good person, dude. Everybody has exposed you for what you are. You are not a good person. You are absolutely a horrible person. And you using little scam videos like this to try to save your reputation. Yeah, you might get some views, you might get some subs, but your reputation is shot. Nobody trusts you, nobody believe anything you say, and everybody's starting to hate your guts. This dude said, man, Tipster, you fell off. He said, you fell right into DSP trap. Yep, that's true. We'll get back to the video in a minute. This dude told him, your feelings aren't facts, buddy. Yep, they lighten him up. I invite all of you to go to his channel and read the comment section of this video. I mean, they lit him up. This dude said, really bad take, dude. Only a sucker works a 9-to-5 job. Thanks for the money, dummies. There's a lot of good ones in here. I'm just trying to get some of the really good ones. Here go another one. DSP is a terrible person. Why defend him? It's the same thing I said about Keemstar. Keemstar is a terrible person. Why defend him? This dude said, you defend Amaranth the DSP. That's why I'll never watch your content anymore. Defending that is very stupid. And then Tipster responded back with mold harder. And then somebody responded to him and said lose some weight. Now, there's a lot of people in here telling him to lose weight. There's a lot of people in here saying, you know, if you spend as much time at the gym as you do posting videos, you know, like there's a lot of that going on. I think people are starting to follow my lead on that kind of stuff. Yeah, we'll leave that up. We'll go through that some more in a minute. Let's finish listening to this trash.
Who are mad because the thing about DSP detractors is they want you to tell them what you want to hear. And unfortunately, like if anybody who follows my channel knows that I don't tell the audience what they want to hear. I'm not going to appeal to the popular opinion.
That's not true because anytime it involves Destiny FOMO, Bo Blacks, Augie, Keemstar, Nicholas Diorio, any of your friends, you say what they want to hear. And we have played numerous videos and we've shown your live streams where you say whatever your friends want to hear. So that's another lie he just told. And a bunch of y'all who look at his channel know I'm telling the truth. This guy says whatever his friends want to hear. So he is lying again.
I'm only going to report the facts as I know them, and I'm going to give my opinions based on those facts, okay? So
I thought you was a news channel. News channels don't give their opinions. They just do the news. See, that's another thing about this guy, okay? Everything on his channel is nothing but opinions, but he tries to play them off as news and facts. You remember when The Bothering compared himself to CNN and Fox News? He actually said in one of his videos that his top competition is CNN and Fox News. Like, we all busted out laughing. These commentary dudes really think that they're news channels. No, you're smut channels. You're scum channels. You're not news channels.
if you came here expecting me to be another DSP detractor that's just going to shit on Phil because it's the popular thing to do, that's not what I do. I'm sorry. I'm just not going to do it. I can't begin to tell you how many people were pissed off about my last video, basically reporting that no, Phil did not say the N-word, even though they were all reporting that Phil said the N-word. And it simply...
I don't watch none of DSP's crap. I don't watch any of his content at all. I don't even watch videos making fun of him, because I've never seen the guy as entertaining. I don't know why people sit around watching a guy beg for money for 4 hours, because that's all I've ever heard about when it comes to him. He spends his whole stream begging people to pay his bills. I'm not interested in that kind of content, so thanks but no thanks.
Wasn't the case. I mean, Twitch literally unbanned him because they said they made a mistake. They thought he said the N-word too, and he didn't, so they reversed it. Like, I mean, what do you want me to do? I'm not going to lie to you guys and tell you Phil said the N-word when he didn't say the N-word. I'm going to tell you guys the truth. It is what it is. And if you can't accept the truth, then you can move on, because I'm not just going to tell you what you want to hear.
Okay, get to the point, Fatso. We already know you're lying. We already know that you tell your friends what they want to hear. So get off of this point already and move on.
Anyway, why are we talking about Phil today? And why do I...
Because you need views.
I say that Twitch is forcing me to defend him.
Twitch is not forcing you to do anything. You need views. You need something to talk about. So you decided to pick Phil. I don't know why you can't just say that. It was a slow day. I couldn't find any topics. So I'm talking about DSP. Look, here you go. This is how easy it is. It's a slow day. I couldn't find any topics. So I decided to roast Captain Planet. Tomorrow it might be another slow day, and I might roast the Bothering. But I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you guys and pretend like it's something it's not.
Some of you guys may remember a while back, I reported on the fact that Phil had lost his Twitch partnership. He had been partnered with Twitch for quite some time, and he had his partnership removed. Now, why did he have his partnership removed? At the time, we didn't know. I had speculated on a couple things in the past. I said something along the lines of, oh, maybe they removed his partnership because he's such a pain in the butt to deal with. We've seen that in the past where Twitch has unpartnered people who are a bit of a pain to deal with, whether it's a situation where they have a very toxic community or trolls that like to false flag their stuff, and it's a pain to deal with them because they have to constantly reverse false flags and stuff like that. Twitch can get really fed up with that, and they can remove your partnership for that.
You know, I don't know why these guys try to do this double dipping thing where they spend all this time on Twitch and then they come on YouTube and they take the trash that they post on Twitch and they put it on YouTube. Like this video right now, he recorded this on Twitch while he was doing a live stream. He cut this portion out of the stream and put it on YouTube. That's all of his videos. Why don't you just pick a platform and be done with it?
Seems a little bit ridiculous to remove your partnership for something like that, but they've been known to do it, so...
No, it's not. They have a terms of service. They have a right to remove your partnership if they want to. They're owned by Amazon, a big corporation. Big corporations don't care about people. You know, how many times do we have to have this conversation? Alphabet owns Google. Google owns YouTube. Big corporations do not care about people. At all. I'm not even going to say nothing. Anyways, big corporations could care less about you or me or anybody. So if they take your partnership or demonetize you, they don't care about you personally. And people need to stop treating these platforms like they care about you individually. They don't. Every time I log on here, I know they don't care about me. I know that my channel could disappear tomorrow. I know this. I don't come on thinking that this company or that this platform owes me anything. They don't owe me nothing. They're actually allowing me to use their technology, use their software, use their platform to post stuff. Okay? I'm being afforded the privilege to use what they own. It ain't the other way around. And people need to stop treating it like it is. All of this belongs to these big companies. They can do with it what they want. All this crying and whining about being flagged or demonetized or partnership removed, it's all stupid. Because if you sign the terms of service, you agree to their terms. It's just that simple. If you don't like it, don't agree to the terms.
It is what it is. So I speculated maybe that was a thing. That was initially what I speculated. Then I remembered the whole doxing incident where he was accused of doxing a fan from his audience. And I thought, okay, that has to be it. That has to be the reason.
Man, he is really padding this. Holy crap, he's padding the crap out of this. This is a 35-minute video, by the way, guys. And no, we're not covering the whole thing. No. Hit the like button, please.
Why he was unpartnered.
He could have done this video in 7 minutes. But he padded the hell out of it to get it all the way to 35 minutes.
But we've come to find out that that's not the reason either, unfortunately. So what is the reason that Phil was unpartnered on?
By the way, Tipster, it just took DSP's word for it. Everybody know that DSP is a notorious liar, scumbag, and scam artist. So, instead of finding out real information, Tipster just took DSP's word. That's the proof that he's using. Not any evidence that he found out on his own, but a video that DSP made. That's Tipster's evidence. A video from a stone cold liar. This guy never does research. He never goes out and finds real information. Everything that comes out of Tipster's mouth is opinions and hearsay. He never does any research.
On Twitch, Phil got the answer today, and I'm forced to defend Phil because the answer is actually kind of bullshit, and we'll get into that in a second. But before we do, let me actually bring up this clip from Phil's stream. We're going to watch this right now.
Yeah, because Phil is such an honest source of information. This is where he got his information from. When I heard about this, I could not believe it. I said, so you telling me that Tipster done sunk so low that he just take Darkside Phil's word for it? A guy that everybody on this site, even if you don't watch his content, you know what kind of scumbag Darkside Phil is. You don't even have to look at his videos to know what he is. But Tipster just took his word for it.
This is a clip from Phil's stream that goes into the reason why he was unpartnered from Twitch. So let's take a look at this. Let's see what Phil has to say here. Hopefully it'll play, because at the time of this stream...
Tipster, if you're watching, and I know you probably are, this is why you keep getting in trouble. This is why you had to take down that video and that community post. Because you don't do research. You don't do anything. You go on Twitter, you look for drama, and then you make videos about it without knowing any of the context behind it. That's why you keep getting in this kind of trouble.
YouTube's having a little bit of problems with buffering and stuff like that. So hopefully we can get this to play. Let's see if we can get this to play here.
Ladies and gentlemen, DSP here. For the last month, we have all...
This is the first time that I am officially looking at anything from this man, because I do not like the kind of content that he makes. It's garbage. Okay? There's a reason why his ass is going broke. There's a reason why he begs for money. Because Darkside Phil makes some of the worst content on this platform. Period. It's trash. The people who watch him, more power to you. But I cannot sit down for hours and watch this guy because he's terrible. It's really boring, trash content.
Been speculating, and we have all been wondering what the hell is the real truth of the matter of what happened behind the scenes at Twitch, that I lost my Twitch partnership after being a streamer on Twitch for 8 years and streaming there full time for almost 4.5 years, and never ever during that time frame having an issue with my Twitch partnership. For those of you who don't know, out of nowhere, in the middle of streaming on April 21st, in the middle of a gameplay stream, all of my partnership features were removed from my Twitch channel. Okay.
Now, here's the thing. Whether you like DSP or not, I'm sure you can understand his frustration here. He's had to deal with countless false copyright takedowns on his account, which has resulted in temporary bans and stuff like that. The guy, unfortunately, has some really ridiculous trolls that are always on his ass. And
that's because he's just like Wings of Redemption. The reason he has trolls is because he's just like Wings. He can't ignore them. He don't have the ability to defeat them. So they keep coming back messing with him. If he ever learned how to ignore them or minimize them, then he wouldn't have trolls. I have trolls too, but I defeated all of mine. They come back every now and then, but they're losers and they have zero power. So you can beat trolls. You can make them look like dicks all the time.
Look, there are a lot of things to criticize Phil for, and I definitely criticized him for a lot of things in the past on this channel. You can check out my previous videos. I've been very critical of Phil in the past. In fact, Phil has me blocked on Twitter because I've been critical of him in the...
Hey, why ain't you bitching about him? Didn't he get mad when I blocked him? So why ain't he mad about Phil blocking him? You guys remember all the fucking crying he did the other day because I blocked him. Or actually, my mods did. But here he is admitting to being blocked by Phil, and he don't seem like he's mad about it. I wonder why that is.
But having said that, whether you like Phil or not, the guy has kind of been through the ringer on Twitch. And this is just the most...
He has 113,000 subscribers, and he can't pull in views. Okay? The only time he gets views is when something happens on YouTube. And he makes a video about it. And I mean something serious. When there's a big event that happens on YouTube, that's the only time he gets views. Other than that, nobody watches his content because Tipster is garbage. I say this all the time, but how is it that these guys with these massive channels can't get views? I've never understood it.
Recent thing. Him getting basically unpartnered off the platform with no notification whatsoever. We talked about this earlier in the stream with the Amaranth stuff, where she didn't get any notification for what she was dealing with, and she had to reach out to Twitch in order to get an answer. Phil had to do the same thing. Apparently...
Well, that's because if you read the terms of service, it clearly states that they can demonetize you and unpartner you without notifying you. YouTube has the same terms of service. YouTube can demonetize my channel right now without telling me. They don't even have to notify me. They can just simply do it. Twitch is the same way. They don't have to notify you. They can just do it because it's in the terms of service. Why do everybody think that these companies have to notify y'all first? Who are you? Who are you to be notified every time a company does something? They don't have to notify you. It's in the terms of service. Instead of hitting that check mark, why don't you try reading it first?
Phil sent an email weeks ago to Twitch in order to get the answer that he got today. So let's go ahead and let's continue.
Okay, twitch.tv/DarksidePhil. Right in the middle of the stream. I didn't get advance notice. Nothing. It just happened right in the middle of a stream. People noticed that things were
Typical
changing.
Twitch,
Why did I
no
lose my
communication
subscriber badge?
whatsoever.
Why is this happening?
Typical tipster, no information whatsoever.
Over the past month, because today is actually May 18th, 2020. Excuse me, 2021. Sorry. I've been trying to find an answer from Twitch. Why did this happen? Did I do something wrong? Did something happen wrong behind the scenes over there? What is going on with Twitch that for some reason I've lost my partnership? When again, I was never told I did anything wrong. I never got any advance notice or anything. I didn't get suspended. It was just removed from my channel entirely.
So typical Twitch, exactly what we've heard from countless different creators. They don't tell you anything.
They don't have to. It's in the terms of service. They don't have to notify you in advance. They can just demonetize you or unpartner you. They don't have to say a word. Guys, y'all can go online and Google the terms of service for Twitch and Google the terms of service for YouTube. And if you start reading, you'll eventually run into it where it states that they can demonetize or unpartner you without advance notification. All you gotta do is go read it. I don't know why these guys are acting like this is some kind of breaking story. No, it's not. They've been doing this kind of stuff for years. And it's because they have the right to.
You just are magically in the middle of your stream, or you're just about your day or whatever, and you get banned, or you get, departnered, or, like whatever the case may be. These things just happen, and there's no communication with the content creators. That is the biggest problem that Twitch has as a platform. Very minimal, if any, communication with their creators.
Because they don't have to. How many times do I have to say that? They don't have to.
I've shit on YouTube quite a bit because I don't agree with a lot of the policies that YouTube has, a lot of the decisions that YouTube makes. A lot of their systems are broken too. But here's the thing. At least if something happens to me on YouTube, at least I get an email explaining to me what happened.
That's not true. You guys remember when they demonetized my channel a couple of weeks ago? They didn't tell me in advance. I happened to see it, and then I emailed them, and then after I emailed them, they sent me an email telling me that my channel was demonetized for reusing someone else's content. And that particular channel was just us sitting in front of cameras talking. We wasn't using any content of anybody. I wasn't even using my own content. We were just all sitting on webcams talking to each other. But I got accused of stealing somebody else's content. YouTube eventually removed the issue and put the monetization back on my channel. But the point is, they didn't even notify me. They just took it. Until I hit them up on Twitter, they didn't even say a word to me about it. I found it out on my own because I noticed that my channel wasn't, it didn't have the super chat on the screen. And I noticed that all my videos that had dollar signs next to them didn't have dollar signs anymore. And I was like, what the hell? And then I looked and I realized that they had demonetized my whole channel. So I hit them up on Twitter. They looked into it. They saw the mistake and fixed it. But they didn't notify me first because they don't have to.
And sometimes Twitch creators don't even get that. They literally don't even get that. It's wild.
The email that I received from Twitch.
Yes, he got demonetized 3 different times for harassing Susie Lou. By the way, he also had 7 Twitter accounts before he finally got one to stick because he was booted off of Twitter for harassment. That's why I call him a serial harasser. He was booted off of Twitter for harassment, and he made 7 different accounts. He kept getting booted off, and booted off. Finally, Twitter decided to let him keep his account. But that's why I call him a serial harasser. Okay? And he's also not a good person because if you're a good person, why are you ban evading? Why you keep making accounts when you've been banned? That's ban evasion. And that's not something that a good person would do. A good person would accept their ban and move on. They wouldn't keep making new accounts over and over again. See, there's so many reasons why you can say this dude is not a good person. There's so many scummy things he's done that this completely negates the possibility of him being a good person. I don't even have to sit here and make fun of him because he's such a horrible individual and his behavior speaks for itself that I don't have to really say anything. Anyways, break time and it's like button time for you guys. I joined a website the other day, guys, that lets you buy and sell websites. And it's pretty interesting. Like, people put websites up for bid, and you bid on them. And if you win the bid, the website is yours. No matter how much the website is worth. It could be worth $1 million. But if you win the bid, your bid could be $50. And if you bid on it and win, then the website gets transferred over to you. And then you can turn around and sell the website back if you want. So you can buy a website for $50, turn around and sell it for $500. This shit crazy, man. But I've been messing around with it, just kind of seeing what it's all about. It's pretty cool. He said, I looked, the TOS for Twitch is under number 14, termination. To the fullest extent permitted by applicable law, Twitch reserves the right without notice and is in our sole discretion. There it is. This guy just went and looked it up. There it is right there. Exactly what I was telling y'all. It's in their terms of service. They don't have to tell you. They can just terminate your ass. It's right there. That guy went and looked it up and put it all right there for y'all to read. I told you. All you have to do is look it up. These guys act like this is brand new stuff. This is not brand new, guys. Thank you, by the way, for going to look that up. I'm glad somebody did. Because it just shows you that these guys can go and look this stuff up if they want to. But they need an excuse to make videos. That's why they don't look it up. Oh, my bad, guys. I almost forgot.
Boy, it's your boy Tipster. Thank you for subbing.
All right, let's continue.
Was the most generic form letter email ever. All it stated.
I see Digital Apple in the chat saying, Tipster, wait, I thought he was banned from Twitch because he said a racial slur. No, you can watch my previous video on that, but to summarize it, it sounded like he said a racial slur, but he didn't, so Twitch unbanned him. That was what the DSP detractors were pissed off at me earlier today. They wanted me...
Oh, holy shit, he's padding the fuck out of this video.
He's kind of scummy. We recently criticized him for e-bagging and expecting his fans to, pick up the tab because he can't make money off of Twitch anymore. I thought that was pretty scummy, and I thought it was pretty ridiculous to expect his audience to pay his bills for him in that manner. But having said that, whether you like a content creator or not, I'm willing to defend a content creator, even if I don't like them, if I feel like they're being wronged.
How many times has shit happened to me on this website, and Tipster has not one time defended me? When people were going after my children, I didn't see him defend me. When people were false flagging my channels left and right, I didn't see him defending me. So that's another lie he told. You defend people where you think you can get views. Because this idea that you just defend anybody who's being wronged is such a lie. Matter of fact, he's one of the people that helped do some of the shit to my channel. Like I said the other night on that stream, and part of the reason why he took it down is because there were people in his chat saying, let's go flag NBA. Let's go flag NBA. And Tipster sat there and didn't say shit. That's the other reason why he took that stream down. Because he knows people from his channel were coming to flag me, and he didn't say shit. If he actually gave a fuck, he would have told them, no, don't go flag the dude's channel. But he sat there reading their comments where they were saying they gonna flag me, and he didn't say a goddamn word. That's because this guy wants to deplatform anybody he don't like. He wants to deplatform anybody he don't like and anybody that criticizes his ass. Because you blatantly sat there looking at your subscribers tell you in your chat, we're going to false flag his channel. You were reading their comments live and you didn't say nothing. Not a single word. My guys who were over there in his chat came back and said, watch out, NBA. They over there talking about flagging your channel. And they even put screenshots showing where they were saying, let's go flag NBA. Let's go flag NBA. And this motherfucker didn't say a word. So he is 100% for deplatforming people. Because if he wasn't, he would have called out the people in his chat that was writing that shit. When people write that shit in my chat, not only do I tell them to fuck off, but I ban them too.
Right? And in that situation, he was wrong. Well, no, in this situation too, as we'll see a little bit later. Because the reason they give Phil for his departnering is ridiculous. We'll get into it in a second here, though. Let's let him finish here.
Was that pursuant to the terms therein of my partnership agreement that I had signed many years ago, they were terminating the partnership. They never explained the reasoning why my partnership was being terminated in that original message. Okay? So I wrote to the Twitch support team, who ignored me completely. I wrote them a second message, and this time they said, we don't handle that, talk to the legal team. So
That's what's really ridiculous.
Guys, we need 5 more likes to break 100. How about we get 10 more just to make sure?
Too. That's what's really ridiculous too, is Twitch's communication is so trash that he had to email them twice.
You know, they're so trash, but whenever Tipster got demonetized, what did he do, y'all? What did he do to make money when he got demonetized on YouTube? He ran over to Twitch. And once he got his monetization back on YouTube, he abandoned Twitch and came back to YouTube.
Just to get a response. And the response he got was, our department doesn't deal with that. You need to contact this department. They couldn't even, forward the email. I've done this before in my day job. For those of you guys who don't know, I have a day job. This YouTube thing, it's not my full-time gig, okay?
That's another lie he tells. This dude posts 8, 9 videos a day. He claims to have a day job, and his day job is tech support. It's like some Indian scam site that he works on. Some scam website. It's not tech support. He's a liar. A lot of people have reported on this. And this guy does not have a day job. He works on a scam website where they steal people's money. Guys, one more. We need one more like. Come on, you lazy wankers. One more. Get it up there. Once it gets to 100, it usually takes off from there. Dude's a liar, y'all. Got no damn day job. I'm trying to see here. Oh, okay. I should call his punk ass. Y'all probably think this is funny, but I got his phone number. I should call him live on the air. But hey, what's up, bitch? That shit'll really fuck his head up. Who is this? That shit'll fuck his head up, man. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna call him. I got his number, though. I know where he live, and I got his phone. I told y'all I could get that stuff. I know everything about him. I'm just not gonna say it out loud because I don't want to be accused of doxing his ass. I know his real name, his address, his phone number, all that shit. I know every bit of it. And I got proof of it. I can show y'all anytime I want. But like I said, I'm not gonna dox the dude. But I just want him to know that I know. That's all. I just want him to know. And if he decides to unblock me on Discord, I'll send him his own information so he know for a fact that I got it. I don't mind sending it to him just to let him know that I got it.
Okay, I have a full-time job outside of this, but In my day job, I provide technical support to people, and sometimes people will email me saying, hey, can you help me out with this? And my response is something along the lines of, hey, you know what? I can't help you out with this, but let me forward this email or whatever to the people who can. And then I forward it to those people so they can get the help they need without, the runaround and stuff like that, right? Twitch literally ignored his first email. He had to send a second email only for Twitch to respond and say, we don't solve that problem here. You need to contact these people instead. Kind of ridiculous, isn't it? Anyway.
I did. Over 3 weeks ago, I wrote the Twitch legal team and said, I want an answer. Why was I kicked out of the partner program? And am I ever going to be eligible again to reapply for it and see if I can get back into it? Because this is how I was making my living.
First things first. That's really stupid to be making a living on Twitch or YouTube. You should always have a real job. You can't rely on these websites. They're unreliable. Completely unreliable. It's really stupid. I've been saying that for a long time. I don't know why people ain't figured it out yet. It's really dumb to rely solely on one of these dumb websites.
Okay? Now, as I said, over the last month, everyone speculated. Was it because Phil sent out a tweet, and that tweet pissed off people at Twitch, and so they didn't want him in the partner program anymore? Was it because his trolls had said that he had doxed a fan? Was that what it was? Or
you guys may remember that was my last speculation. My initial speculation.
I was speculating reasons. All right, and I was
Now they're both padding the shit out. Instead of just saying the shit, both of them are padding it. Holy crap, get to the point.
Completely wrong as to why this happened. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I have the email from Twitch Legal. They finally responded to me over 2 weeks after I initially sent my request.
Imagine how frustrating.
Of course, fat ass gotta say something. Before he tell us what it is, fat ass gotta talk. See what I mean? Padding this shit out for no reason.
That is. You get departnered from Twitch, okay? Like people.
Fuck
and
this bitch, man.
On here. Phil.
2 weeks later. Your able accrued revenue
I'd rather listen to DSP than listen to this fat punk.
Balance was paid on or around May 15th, which I told you guys, on May 15th when I got paid, I showed you all the evidence. I did get paid by them for what they owed me for as much as I had earned on the partner program until they kicked me out on April 21st.
So there's a little bit of scumminess with that, and I'll talk about that briefly because that
fucking Padster. That's Padster. Shut the fuck up.
I'm not begging you guys, your audience, to bail you out. My criticism.
Partnership April 21st, 2021 correspondence to you. Twitch exercised its right to terminate the content licensing agreement dated November 25th, 2016. That's when I had signed that contract when I had come back to Twitch in 2016 after streaming here on YouTube for 2 years. With respect to your Twitch account, Darkside Phil, the agreement pursuant to the terms therein. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready?
This is the reason.
Get
oh, god damn, shut up.
Get ready.
He's going to tell the reason.
Fucking shut up. God damn.
They unpartnered him. Here we go.
Specifically, Twitch terminated the agreement following its investigation of repeated instances of inappropriate conduct involving hateful slurs in violation of Section 4.2.7 Appropriate Conduct Agreement.
And this is where Tipster's dumbass don't understand. On Twitch, hateful slurs don't just mean racism. It means calling somebody fat, retarded, stupid, ugly, whatever. But Tipster's dumbass thinks it's just about race. That's the reason why he believes Phil. Because he thinks it's just race. He don't understand if it was racism, they would have said racial comments. No, it's hateful comments.
What the fuck are you fucking talking about, you lame-brained pieces of dumb fucking shit?
Right there is what they're talking about. The exact thing they just fucking told you is what you just did. Twitch is different than YouTube. You can't even call people simps on Twitch. If you call somebody a simp, you will be suspended. Okay, I'm not fucking with you. If you call another guy a simp on Twitch, they will suspend your fucking channel on there. Twitch is way different than YouTube. You can't get away with saying much of anything. That's why all the people that told me to go to Twitch, I laughed at them. I would be banned within the first 2 hours of being on there. I would be done. Because there's no way they would let my stuff go through.
Okay, so that's the reason. He was unpartnered from Twitch for multiple uses, what they're alleging, multiple uses of hate slurs.
By the way, multiple people have come out with full documentation of things that Darkside Phil has said to them while he was streaming. Okay? He has said all kinds of racist, sexist, misogynist, crazy stuff to people over his time of streaming on Twitch. Calling people retarded, all kinds of stuff. And people have documented this stuff. There's even a whole video up, a compilation of all the fucked up shit that Phil has said to people. Twitch got tired of it. I don't know what the big deal is. Tipster, you're a dumbass.
Okay, that's what they claim. Now, we do know that Phil has said some really messed up stuff in the past. Hateful slurs have definitely come out of Darkside Phil's mouth in the past. One incident of this that comes to mind every time we think of Phil and hateful slurs was definitely the situation from many, many, many years ago where he's playing Dead Space and he's saying a lot of really messed up stuff about Jews. If you haven't seen that clip, you can look it up. I'm not going to play it here, okay? But a lot of the stuff where he's gotten in trouble or people have called him out for use of hate slurs is from many, many, many years ago.
That's not true. That's not true because people have posted video clips from recently where he's been saying that kind of stuff. Okay? Very recently. This is a lie that Tipster's telling, but we all know Tipster does not do research. Tipster does not research. He just makes videos about stuff, and then when he gets it wrong, he does a detraction. That's Tipster in a nutshell. He always does this. I'm surprised he left this video up. Because normally when he has a video that gets a lot of hate, he takes it down. Because he's a coward.
I looked really hard. I tried really, really hard.
No, you didn't, you liar. Because there are several people in the comment section of this video telling him recently things that Phil has said. In the comment section of this very video. So he is lying, boys and girls.
To find incidents of Phil within the past 1, 2, 3, 4, and beyond years.
He lying, y'all. He lying. Trust me, he lying.
I could not find anything. I even reached out.
Look, for all you people that know anything about Darkside Phil, do y'all really believe that he done went 5 years without saying anything hateful? I'm on a pause. Do you really think Darkside Phil has went 5 years without saying one hateful thing? I want to see how truthful that statement is. Do y'all think it's possible? You know what that's like? That's like me doing a live stream where I don't cuss. I'm finna tell a lie right now. Man, I ain't cussed on the stream in 5 years. And guess what everybody say in the chat? First off, NBA, you haven't been on YouTube for 5 years. Second, you was just now cussing, you liar. He wants us to believe that Darkside Phil hasn't said one hateful thing in 5 years. No one believes that. Tipster, you are such a liar, dude. God, I can't believe this guy has a fan base. I cannot believe this guy has a fan base. I've never seen somebody who lies this much actually keep fans. This dude is such a liar, man.
Boy, it's your boy Tipster. Thank you for subbing.
Straight up liar. Every time he lie, we gonna play that, by the way. Every time he tell a lie, y'all, we gonna play that. Man, we finna be wearing this clip out.
To known DSP detractors. I was having communications earlier today with known DSP detractors. I reached out to some of them and I asked them, do you know if Phil has been called out within the past few years for using hate speech or hate slurs?
Guys, when y'all get done, I want y'all to go to the comment section of this video. And I want y'all to read how many times people tell Tipster in his own comment section that Phil recently has been saying hateful stuff to people. Like over and over and over again, people telling him, Tipster, you're wrong. This guy has been saying hateful shit for a long time. He's still doing it. And guess what? Tipster did what he always does. Ignores them. Because he just wants the clicks. He don't care about nothing else. Like, you know, the truth. He don't want that to ever enter his platform.
On his stream. And known DSP detractors, and keep in mind, like, when it comes to DSP detractors, these people are obsessive, okay?
Who are they? Since you talked to all these people, who are they? You should be able to name them, right?
If Phil does anything wrong, everybody hears about it. Everybody, literally everyone hears about it. Whenever Phil fucks up, everyone knows he fucked up, okay? I looked it up myself to see if I could find within the past several years. We're not talking about the old shit from many, many years ago. That is old news, okay? I tried my hardest to find instances of Phil using hate slurs.
Boy, it's your boy Tipster. Thank you for subbing.
I'm not going to call him a liar anymore. I'm just going to play that clip every time he tells a lie.
Within the past several years. And you want to know how many I found? Do you want to know how many I found? 0. Zilch. Nada.
Boy, it's your boy Tipster. Thank you for subbing.
And when I didn't find anything, I reached out to known, notable DSP detractors and I asked them, within the past few years, has there been a situation where DSP has been called out for using hate slurs? And they all said the same thing. They said no.
Boy, it's your boy Tipster. Thank you for subbing.
He keeps on saying they. Who are they? Just like in his comment section, folks are saying, why don't you name who they is? He never tells you who they is. He just keeps saying they. Who are these known detractors?
They said no. So I'm going to call it right now the way I see it. I'm going to call it right the fuck now. And I see some DSP detractors in the chat citing examples of him using slurs in the past. This is old shit. We're not talking about old shit. We're not even talking about old shit that he's already been punished for. Okay? If he says something inappropriate and he gets a temporary suspension for it, he's already been punished.
Twitch did not departner him for old shit. They departnered him for recent shit that he did, guys. Tipster is doing, well, you already know.
Boy, it's your boy Tipster. Thank you for subbing.
I'm not even going to get excited anymore because this dude, every time his mouth opens, he lies. Tipster is one of the biggest liars on this website. There is really no other way to put it. He is one of the biggest liars I've ever seen on this website. The only one that's a bigger liar than him is the bothering.
Punished for that. We're not talking about that shit. Okay? So you can spam that shit in my chat all you...
I love how he tries to start cussing at people to try to act all tough and all hard. But you guys remember when he was arguing with me? And he's talking all that shit. And I said, all right, then, pull up. Said, instead of calling me punks and bitches, pull up. You know what? You know my address. Everybody know my address. I said, so quit talking shit and pull up and say it to my face. Oh, this is just the internet. Dude is a punk. Because when he had his opportunity, he backed down. He started acting like a little sissy then. Dude is a fat coward. That's all he is. I don't know why anybody sees him as more than that. He's a fat coward that lies. That's all he ever does.
One, but like I said, I looked for examples of DSP being called out for using hate slurs. And I looked for examples of DSP doing so from notable detractors in the community. Okay? Notable detractors. None of them knew of any recent examples within the past few years. So I'm going to say it, whether the detractors like it or not, this unpartnering is bullshit. Whether you like Phil or not. And here's the thing. I don't like Phil. I think Phil's a piece of shit. I think he takes advantage of his audience.
Look at this guy self-describing himself. Yeah, now we know why you did this, because you and your boy there got something in common. Y'all both pieces of shit who take advantage of y'all audiences. Wow, what a coincidence. No wonder you defended him so hard. I knew it had to be a reason.
I think he's literally the definition of an e-bagger.
Guys, that stream that he made about me, that he took down, what was he doing in that stream, y'all? Because I had his feelings hurt so bad. What was he doing in that stream? And it starts with the letter E. What was Oinkster doing in that stream after I completely demoralized him? Y'all watched it. Y'all went over there and seen it. What was he doing? I need it. Money. Man, this dude is absolutely describing himself. Everything that he's saying about Darkside Phil relates 100% to him. I think he's using Darkside Phil as a way to call himself out. Because everything he's saying relates directly to him. He's a scumbag, e-begging piece of trash who uses his fan base. Both of them are. What they say, birds of a feather?
Literally the definition of an e-bagger, okay? But I have to defend him here. Twitch is forcing me to defend him here.
No, they're not. You're choosing to do it. Because birds of a feather.
This is a bullshit departnering.
No, it's not. We just had a guy post the terms of service from Twitch in the chat. And it clearly states they don't have to give you a reason to departner you. They can just simply do it.
Now, we're going to continue reacting to him a little bit. Because he gets a little bit over the top here. But I have to do it. I have to defend him.
He said Tipster's defending himself. That's what I think this is. I think he's using the defense of DSP to truly defend himself. Because Tipster fits all these qualifications. Everything he said about Phil relates to him. So I think he's secretly defending himself by defending Phil. That is a pretty decent strategy. I can't even be mad at him for that.
This departnering of him with Twitch is bullshit. Here we go.
Hateful slurs. Hateful slurs. What hateful slurs do I use on my streams? What? What hateful slurs? If there were hateful slurs on my streams, I would not be on Twitch. I would have been suspended and kicked off of Twitch entirely. How can you tell me there's hateful slurs on my stream that aren't bad enough to get me violating the terms of service and banned, but are bad enough to get me kicked out of your partner program?
I hate to say this because, like I said, I don't like Phil. I'm not a fan of Phil. I think he's legitimately a scummy person, okay? But having said that, he's right. That doesn't make any sense. Twitch has really strict policies against hate speech on their platform and hateful slurs, okay? They have very, very strict policies against that. You could accidentally say a slur and you'll get banned. You could have someone on your stream.
Both of them are stupid because you got females like the one right here in this picture who say all kinds of shit and don't get banned. There was a big incident a while back where a guy got banned for saying the word nigga, N-I-G-G-A. But there was a girl on Twitch who was saying the shit over and over and over again and never got banned for it. So these guys don't know what the fuck they talking about. That's not true what Tipster's saying. Certain folks don't get banned for shit on there, no matter what they say. It depends on their status on Twitch. Twitch looks at the status of each channel. If you making Twitch a lot of money, they pretty much don't ban you. If you don't make them a lot of money, then you're fucked. Phil don't make them money because his shit sucks. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot.
Boy, it's your boy Tipster. Thank you for subbing.
Yeah, told y'all gonna hear that a lot because Tipster lies so fucking much, man.
Accidentally say a slur and you'll get banned. You could be playing a video on your...
Hey guys, we got the fake losers coming in. I'm not going to address them at all. Just ban them. Because I told y'all earlier today on that stream, I'm no longer addressing these people at all. We're going to start ignoring them like we used to. So just ban them. I'm not going to say nothing to them.
Stream. And if that video uses a slur, you'll get banned. You can get banned if your chat is saying slurs. Okay? That's how ridiculous this shit is, okay? So
you know what? You right about that, Verge.
Boy, it's your boy Tipster. Thank you for subbing.
And I love how all of his buddies are overlooking the fact that he online simping for girls.
Doesn't make any sense. If he is being investigated for using hateful slurs on their platform and they chose to departner him, why did they not ban him? Wouldn't you think if he was legitimately using hateful slurs on their platform that he would have gotten banned?
Well, YouTube demonetizes me all the time for hate speech, but they moderate it. Some hate speech gets you demonetized, some hate speech gets you banned, and YouTube accurately describes it. They accurately describe it. And if you read Twitch's terms of service, they accurately describe it. Some hate speech is not as bad as other hate speech, like calling people the N-word or stuff like that. It just depends on the level of the hate speech. Some hate speech gets you in trouble, some hate speech don't. It just depends, and it's up to them. Once again, people, it is completely up to the people that run it. You sign the terms of service. They decide what they want to do with your channel. YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Facebook, it don't matter. If you sign the terms of service, you have to put up with whatever they decide to do. It's that simple. Don't like it, don't sign the terms of service. It's really that simple. You don't have to be on Twitch. You don't have to be on YouTube. You're choosing to be. And you're choosing to sign the terms of service and agree to the terms of service. Therefore, you don't really have a leg to stand on. If I was them, I would just shut up.
That doesn't make that doesn't make any sense. You departner him, but you don't ban him?
That's because whatever he said wasn't bad enough to be banned, but it was bad enough to be demonetized. That's just like James Charles. His behavior got his whole channel demonetized, but it didn't get his whole channel taken down. But then when you go on the flip side, EDP's behavior was bad enough to get him taken down. See, that's called moderation.
Make it make sense to me. I hate to give DSP credit for something, but he's literally right here. He's literally right. Why would they departner him but not ban him if he's going around using hateful slurs all the time? It doesn't make sense.
Okay?
Makes perfect sense to people who read the terms of service. People who didn't read the terms of service act like they don't understand what's going on. But the truth is, you know.
Bullshit. 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 There were no hateful slurs ever on my streams, ever.
Guys, moderators, anyone coming in here using the names of any of his friends, ban them. Because they're obviously trolls. Ban them immediately. Don't even waste no time. Ban them. Because they're not really those people. They're trolls. Just ban them. Okay? I'm not going to address them. I don't even care what they're saying. But I don't want them in my chat. So just ban them.
Since I've been on Twitch, I don't use hateful slur language at all. Ever, 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 ever. Never. I just was falsely suspended and immediately reinstated because I did not use a hateful slur.
That's another interesting bit, okay? Just a couple days ago, he got banned on Twitch. He got banned on Twitch for supposedly saying the N-word. And if you watch that clip in context, I know a lot of the DSP detractors are like, no, he absolutely 100% said the N-word. No, he didn't. If you look at the context of the situation, the context in which he's supposedly using the N-word, it makes zero fucking sense. Anybody with a functioning brain can look at that situation and say, hey, he was trying to say the word negative, he stuttered a little bit, and it sounded like the N-word when he stuttered. Like, that's literally what happened. Twitch literally re-reviewed the situation and said, you know what, we fucked up, we're unbanning him.
You know, this all goes back to my original question. Why are you defending a scumbag? He didn't ask you to. No one asked you to. So why are you defending a scumbag? Could it be that he reminds you of someone? Yourself?
So again, why would Twitch
And your whole crew? Because all of y'all are scumbags?
unban him? Why would Twitch unban him if he's repeatedly using racial slurs on their platform? I'll say it again to all the literal DSP detractors in my chat right
I don't care at all. There you go.
now, losing their shit. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Why would they unban him off their platform for allegations of using racial slurs?
But that's not what they said. They didn't say racial slurs. They said hateful slurs.
Boy, it's your boy Tipster. Thank you for subbing.
Or hate slurs, rather. Excuse me, hate slurs. Why would they unban him for allegedly using hate slurs if he's repeatedly using hate slurs? It doesn't make any sense.
Okay, why does he care? Okay, I unbanned him. Why okay, Nicholas, why do you care? I mean, aren't you friends with this guy and the rest of them dudes? I mean, you're claiming that it's really you, so my mods unbanned you. So why? I mean, If that's really you, why do you care? I thought you were friends with this guy. I mean, I don't know. I'm being real. I don't know the nature of you guys because one week you guys are friends, the next week you guys are going at each other. So I honestly don't know the situation with you and Tipster and Augie and Bo Blacks, all that. Because like I said, every week is different with you guys. I've watched you guys all defend each other, and then the next week I've watched y'all go at each other. So now you in here saying that Tipster is the next EDP and all this and that. Why? I mean, I don't really care if he is or not. I'm just kind of fucking with him. I don't really care what he is. I'm doing this because I want him to come out and admit that he lied on me on Twitter. That's all I want from him. I want him to come out and admit he lied on me. And until he does, I'm going to keep roasting him. All he got to do is admit it. Say, all right, I lied on NBA. That's all he got to do. And until he does, oh well.
It's to me. It really doesn't.
All right? So here's what I think.
Guys, listen, if that's really Nicholas DiOrio and he's not saying anything trollish, then leave him alone. If he's not trolling, don't ban him. I thought it was a troll because that's what they do. They come in here and they make troll accounts using the names of his friends. But he says that that's really him and you can check his Twitter or something. I'm not finna do all of that because I don't care enough. But if it's really him and he ain't causing no trouble, don't ban him. You guys know I don't ban people if they not causing trouble. Even if it's people I don't like, I let them stay. As long as they acting like grown-ups.
Think these fuckhead trolls have been sitting on my streams for the last couple of months, literally clipping every instance where it kind of sounds like I'm saying a hateful slur and sending it to Twitch.
The reason why that fake Augie got banned or whatever is because we know for a fact that he's friends with Tipster, and we know for a fact he defends everything that Tipster says, and we don't want nothing to do with people like that. And the stuff that he's writing, the kind of messages and shit, I don't really think that's Augie anyway. I think it's a troll pretending to be him. But in the case that it really is him, it don't matter. Because if you friends with this dude and you want to come on my stream and defend him, then you're going to get banned. I no longer listen to people like that. I no longer listen to people who come on and try to defend Scuzz buckets. So even if it's him or not, I don't care. You trying to defend Tipster, then you're going to get banned on my channel. And it's just that simple. Because this guy absolutely 100% lied on me. He lied on me on his live stream that he took down. He lied on me on all the tweets that he wrote that he took down. And until he comes out like a man and admit he lied on me, I'm going to keep fucking with him. That's all I want from him. I don't care about nothing else. I'm making him pay the price for lying on me. And I'm going to fuck with him every chance I get until his fat ass admits that he lied on me.
Now, Twitch themselves, there's two different teams.
I see several people in the chat asking if I'm familiar with Twitch's terms of service. Yes, I am very familiar with Twitch's terms of service. That's why I don't stream primarily on their platform anymore, because I don't like their terms of service.
If he was familiar with the terms of service, and he would know that number 14 on the terms of service clearly states they don't have to tell you why they unpartnered you. They don't have to tell you why they terminated you. They can just simply do it.
I used to be a streamer over there. I used to be affiliated, and I was trying to get partnered. I decided not to do that anymore because their rules are so ridiculous.
No, what happened was very simple. Your YouTube channel got demonetized because of your constant harassment of Susie Lou. And I'm calling it harassment because he made 30 plus videos about that woman. Some of those videos he made, Susie Lou wasn't bothering anybody. She was minding her own business. And this guy just kept making videos about her. That's harassment, okay? And yes, what I'm doing is harassment. I ain't scared to say it because he lied on me. He deserves it. But still, his channel got demonetized on YouTube. He ran over to Twitch because he wasn't making any money on YouTube. And once he got remonetized on YouTube, he abandoned Twitch and came back to YouTube. That's exactly what happened. Everybody knows it.
And their lack of transparency and clarity with their creators is ridiculous. Like I said, I don't like defending DSP. He's a scumbag.
Then you didn't have to defend him. You chose to defend him.
He takes advantage of his audience.
You're a scumbag who takes advantage of your audience. So y'all have that in common.
He's kind of a shit person in many ways. But here's the thing. I will call out Phil when I feel it's warranted to call out Phil. And I have called out Phil.
Yes, after 7 fake Twitter accounts, he finally got whitelisted so he don't get banned on Twitter anymore. Because he finally begged them and sucked their dicks long enough to where they finally gave him his Twitch back.
Many, many times in the past. But
after ban evading for years, he finally got an official Twitch. Or Twitter, I mean. Yeah, because you guys know he was ban evading on Twitter forever. For like years he was ban evading. Because his ass got banned for what? Harassment. That's because Tipster is a serial harasser. Everybody know it too. Everybody know he's a serial harasser. Just ask Susie Lou. It don't take 30 plus videos of, to tell people about somebody. It don't take 30 plus videos. Matter of fact, after this one, I'm going to take a little break from old Snorlax and talk about other stuff. I'm going to wait for him to fuck up again. Because he always does.
If I feel like a creator is being wronged, even if I don't like them, I'm going to go to bat for them.
That's not true at all.
And in this situation, I feel like he's being wronged.
Facts don't care about your feelings.
He's being accused. He's being accused of using hate slurs on his stream all the time. And he's being unpartnered because of that.
Guys, people actually took those clips of him doing it and sent them to Twitch. That's how he got unpartnered, y'all. Okay? That's how he got unpartnered. People took recent clips of him saying racist, sexist, anti-Semitic stuff, and they sent it to Twitch. That's how he got unpartnered. So once again, Tipster is doing his favorite thing.
Boy, it's your boy Tipster. Thank you for subbing.
Look, everybody know that Tipster's a liar. Because all the shit he said about me on Twitter, and then he took it all down. The video that he made, he took it down. So everybody know he's a liar. Because if you wasn't lying, you would have left all that stuff up. That's as simple as that. I ain't took down nothing I said about you. Because everything I've said about you is the truth.
But I couldn't find any examples of that. I couldn't find any examples of that. I've seen some people reference the R word in chat. That apparently he's used the R word in stream. Here's the thing. A lot of people think the R word is banned on Twitch. It's not. Twitch has never come out and gave a definitive stance on the R word. Now, I'll say this. It's only a matter of time before Twitch ban.
Well, I've actually seen people get banned on Twitch for calling people retarded. Matter of fact, some of my guys have too. Some of these dudes go on Twitch all the time. But I know I've seen several fucking videos where people are saying, I got banned for calling somebody retarded. I got banned for calling somebody a simp. Yeah, there have been people banned for calling other people retarded. So, once again, Tipster.
Boy, it's your boy Tipster. Thank you for subbing.
Now, Twitch didn't come right out and say we're going to ban you for saying retarded, but they have banned people for saying the word.
And the R word. It's surprising to me, considering the current social climate and their stance on the R word, that word's not banned yet. But it's only a matter of time. Twitch is going to ban this word in the near future. I would not be surprised if they announced it tomorrow.
I can't wait till they announce weight limits for their site. You have to be 300 or less to use this website. Captain Planet, he's a hero. Gonna take pollution down to zero.
Right? Because a lot of people are super offended by the R word. But having said that, at this moment in time, they do not ban people for using the R word.
Okay, you know what? This is turning into dribble at this point. I can't take it no more. Listening to this guy too long will absolutely make your brain hurt. I know everything I need to know about this dude. Okay? Tipster, you are an absolute liar and a scumbag. And I'm going to keep telling people that you're a liar and a scumbag until you come out and admit you lied on me. Which everybody at this point knows that you did. Everybody knows it. Everybody. I've been showing the proof day after day after day. Everybody knows that you lied on me. Be a fucking man and admit that you lied on me. And I'll leave you alone. But I don't want no tweet. I don't want no DM. I want an actual video of you admitting that you lied on me. Until I get that, I'm going to absolutely keep rolling over your ass.
Boy, it's your boy Tipster. Thank you for subbing.
Better believe it. And like I told you before, and I'm going to tell you again, I don't care about YouTube. I got nothing to lose going after you. Nothing. But you got everything to lose, including what's left of your reputation. Because when I get done, that 100,000 subs you got, ain't none of them going to watch your content. Because they all going to see you as the liar that you are. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to show every day how many lies you tell. Because that's all you're good for. You're a lie-making machine. Simple as that. Anyway, guys, I'm done. I'm going to get off here. This is 3 streams today. I think that's plenty. So I'll probably see y'all tomorrow. Or I might do a late video or something. I don't know. But I'm not doing any more streams today. 3 is plenty. So I will catch up with you guys later.